Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Crusade. I'm joined by my partner, Jack Frotto, and our special teams coordinator, Coach Lane. So, Coach, how you feeling coming off a win last week?
Feeling good. We're real excited for this week to get back to practice, to get back with the guys, and we're all looking forward to Saturday night.
Yeah, so, Coach, you've been here for a while. What do you think is different about this team than the other teams you've been a part of?
What's different about this team is the closeness of the guys. They're a real tight-knit group. They're always with each other, throughout the summer and the whole season. So just the closeness.
Well, it's been a very memorable season for everyone. And what would you say your favorite moment from this season has been so far?
Favorite moment so far? That's a tough one. There's definitely a few. But really just the summer, growing with the team, growing with the guys, coaching with all the assistant coaches, just always learning and being together.
Yeah, so, Coach, you've been here for a while. What's your experience been like?
The experience is great. I played here. I graduated here in 2009, came back here in 15, coached here for 4 seasons, took a few off, and then got back when, Coach Q's first season. So, this is technically my 8th season, but it's been a great experience.
So, Coach, you've been like the big energy guy for the team this year, and you're always talking about bringing the juice. What would you say your motivation is coming into this week and coming into the season, doing what you do every day?
Just, being myself, just having fun out there, giving back to the kids. The kids pouring everything, so, you gotta give it back to them, and, just being able to have some fun out there.
Yeah, this special teams unit has done really well so far. What are some goals and expectations for this week and then the rest of the season?
Well, this week we have a pretty good opponent in their special teams unit. Their kicker, he's committed to Iowa State. They have a pretty good returner he's going to Northwestern, number 6. They're their main receiver. So we have a pretty good test this week. But our goals stay the same. We got to cover our kicks. We got to protect on our punts and our field goals. And then Brady's he's been great so far, and real proud of him and how he's been all season.
Coach, picking special teams players is a really hard thing to do because you got to look through the whole team, look through the offense and the defense, knowing who's good at what. And what would you say goes into that process of picking who gets to play, and what's the main thing to determine who plays on special teams?
Well, first it's the help with all the other assistant coaches. Those guys let me know who can do what, who would be good at what, and then drilling in the summer, like our drill work and at practice, learning the guys. But my favorite thing about coaching special teams is I get to coach every kid. The wide receiver coach, he doesn't get to coach the DBs or the D linemen. The O-line coach may know the D lineman, but he's not coaching the D lineman. So I get to coach, kicking and punting and catching a kick and throwing and blocking. So all the aspects of football, is coached in special teams, and that's what I enjoy most about doing it. But then picking the kids, you want offensive guys on, kickoff return. You want defensive guys on kickoff, so that thing. So, it's all the collaboration with all the other coaches.
Yeah, thank you, Coach, for joining us this week, and good luck here in St. Charles North.
Thank you, guys.